Hi, hello, welcome to Show the Week with Outside Xbox. I'm Andy.
And I'm Jane, and this week I've been going for the world record in indie game Mount Your Friends.
Oh no! Oh! Oh, you're stuck, it's fine.
Oh, at least the wrong limb.
This is a disaster.
Speaking of revealing male swimwear, are you a fan of the Dead Rising series?
I thought those games were about zombies.
I'm a big boy now.
Well, yes, technically it's about zombies, but in reality, Dead Rising is a ramshackle combo weapon of a series made up of weird characters, time management, a deeply odd sense of humour, and, yes, revealing male swimwear. We start with the character as our base. While Dead Rising was about ugly photographer Frank West, and Dead Rising 2 was about surly stunt rider Chuck Green, Dead Rising 3 focuses on young mechanic Nick Ramos. It's 10 years after the events of Dead Rising 2, and while the producers are being cagey about the plot, we know that it involves a zombie outbreak in the city of Los Perdidos, California. Judging by the state of the place, it's safe to assume that society had recovered after Dead Rising 2's outbreak, and then proceeded to completely let its guard down. How else do you explain carnage like this? The next part of this Dead Rising combo card is the time limit. Interestingly, for something that was such a key part of the other two games, Dead Rising 3's normal mode is not going to feature a time limit and will allow you to save anywhere. Combo weapons can also be made anywhere, not just in maintenance rooms. Producers have promised a nightmare mode for long-time series fans where you'll only be able to save in bathrooms a la Dead Rising 1 and 2, but this is a big change for the series. The Psychos will return, however, giving us further insight into what happens to the human mind during a zombie apocalypse. Spoiler alert, they mostly go mad and try to murder you.
We'll make you dinner.
Finally, we take our duct tape and strap on the deeply weird sense of humour. Dead Rising remains to this day the only series where you can dress your character in a fake beard and Daisy Dukes, make yourself a lightsaber out of some gems and a torch, and then go and ride a mechanical bull for 6 hours. The demo shown at E3 looked to have a much straighter-laced, darker tone than the previous games in the series. The crazy stuff will still be there, but you'll need to seek it out. It'll be funnier, say the producers, due to the extreme gulf between the seriousness of the world and the ridiculous stuff you're doing to it. Trolling the game, as they described it. And yes, Mankini's confirmed.
I have heard that you can still get a mankini.
We have one in the office, so we're pretty excited about mankinis in general.
Though plenty seems familiar, Dead Rising 3 promises to take advantage of the next-gen features of the Xbox One as well. You can shout to distract the undead using the Kinect's built-in mic, and Smart Glass will allow you to use your tablet as an in-game phone, the only place you'll be able to get a particular series of missions, as well as letting you call in airstrikes to clear hordes of Z's and kill yourself too if the E3 demo is anything to go by. Good job, Nick.
So yeah, zombies, revealing male swimwear, and harsh time limits. Speaking of which, I've got to go to the kitchen now, otherwise I lose the chance to do that part of the show forever.
Okay, don't forget this.
Oh, yes, God, thank you. Made it.
You're 40 seconds late, sorry.
What? So no outside Xbox pool party? I bought the mankini and everything.
I'm sorry, them's the rules.
Drink.
Yeah?
As a mixologist and heavy drinker, my favourite thing to do in Dead Rising 2 is create delicious cocktails. These blended treats can get you drunk or sick, but also come with added benefits, such as being able to spit fireballs, attract zombies, or attract bees. Therefore, let's toast the health of Dead Rising 3 with 3 of the finest combo cocktails in its predecessor game. Mike, what do you have for us?
Well, Andy, I have the Spitfire, which is my favourite cocktail from Dead Rising, and it is essentially whiskey, which we have here in this delightful measuring jug, and also chili flakes and a chili to garnish. Right, so this is served in a shot glass, because you really don't want too much of it down you. So first of all, a generous amount of whiskey, and then just for the ignition, just to ignite it, a bit of chili flakes in there. Garnish to decorate and add temperature. So the game, you can spit at the zombies and it does nothing, but take one of these and you'll be spitting fireballs in no time. That really gets you in the back of the throat.
Okay, that was quite impressive. I like the chili garnish, but I think you're going to be impressed by this. It's nectar, which is jelly beans, and beer. And this attracts bees, which are very useful in Dead Rising. Honey, I don't know why. Anyway, so beer, I'm going to add that. Nice measure beer. And then we're going to add some jelly beans here. Now, it's a little mixologist trick here. I'm going to use a, this is what we call stirrer. This is what we call stirring. We're going to pour this. There you go, look at that rich, deep colour we've got there. Get a couple of the jelly beans in as well. This is what's known as a cocktail umbrella. So I'm going to garnish this with that. How good does that look already? Okay, I'm just going to take a sip of this delicious looking cocktail. Oh, you can see why they call it nectar. So, over to you, Jane. What have you got for us?
Last but not least, something for the teetotalers. It's a non-alcoholic or virgin cocktail I like to call, what do I like to call it? The Zombate, which helps attract even more zombies to you, should that be your idea of fun. So, ketchup, any particular brand of ketchup? There we go. 2-3 measures of soda, any brand soda. For texture. And, I'm available for parties and bar mitzvahs. It looks, but doesn't smell, like a pink champagne. It smells more like a Bloody Mary without vodka. We serve it up by preference in a martini-style pink glassware item and decorate with an upside-down stir. No, that's the right way up. That is the Zombate, the Dead Rising 2 Zombate, the non-alcoholic variant. And let's go for a sample. Delicious. It's like a non-alcoholic party in my mouth. What can I say? It's tomato. It's like a tomato soda, if you can imagine. And if that's your thing, then Zombate is the Dead Rising 2 cocktail for you.
Now it's time to share what you've been saying on the site, on social media, and encoding into the bumps on Mike's head using the discredited 19th century pseudoscience of phrenology. Someone says good work on the Oculus Rift video.
Oh, thanks. Definitely worth all the hammer blows to the head.
First up, on last week's Titanfall themed show of the week, Firewater95 asks, can I play Titanfall in single player mode?
You can certainly play Titanfall on your own, and we wouldn't be surprised if there was some sort of mode where you can play with bots, but Titanfall is not going to have a single player campaign because, according to Respawn co-founder Vince Zampella, they take ages to make, no one plays them, and you can't make him.
Fair enough. Michael Hill, meanwhile, says, lol, my name's Daniel Hill, not Michael Hill, but I forgive you outside Xbox. Thanks for the feedback, Michael.
Daniel.
Right.
Vamp Coffee, meanwhile, took issue with our How to Kill a Big Robot feature, saying, the Atlas's weak points are actually its shoulders and groin area.
What a coincidence, those are my weak points as well.
So like us, these giant robots.
On our video of open world driving game The Crew, Pro Achievements was moved to compose a poem. Seems next gen's going completely open worlded, which is a brilliant thing. But if all the games are open worlded, then there'd no variety. We all need to have a unique personality. And boobs.
Makes you think. Meanwhile, lots of you have been chiming in on the Xbox One DRM U-turn. Sam Williamson says, I will now consider buying an Xbox One at some point, but I'm hardly going to congratulate Microsoft for not kicking me in the balls after a fortnight of very public practice swings.
44th President of the United States and YouTube commenter Barack Obama says, I just don't trust Microsoft anymore. To which George Bennett replies, don't you have a country to run?
Luckily, Obama's got it in hand, saying, that can wait, I rather write comments about the console war.
Finally, Aldridge517 was impressed with Mike's arguments on the subject, saying, I know Mike plays the dumb one on Show of the Week, but he's way smarter than he comes off.
Sorry, what was that? I got my toast stuck in the toaster. I'll just get it out with this metal fork.
Yeah, I might leave you to that, to be honest. Yeah. Okay, well, bye. So that's it for another Show of the Week, but between now and next time, send us a tweet at Outside Xbox or join the discussion over on Facebook at facebook.com/Outside Xbox.
And don't forget the like and subscribe buttons on YouTube. See you next time. Where's Mike with my toast?